Hey guys, DGX Hero here, bringing you a deck profile on Neo-Spacians. So, this build is all about setting up your graveyard so you can so you can set up plays. Alright, so let's get started. We've got two Elemental Hero Neos, two Armageddon Knights, combos well with Crossporter to drop it in the grave, and whenever you summon Armageddon Knight, you drop Crossporter, effective Crossporter, and you grab a Neo-Spacian. BLS, 2 Crossporter. Whenever it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Neo-Spacian from your deck to your hand. 3 Neo-Alias, just generally a beat stick. You can Gemini summon it in case you don't have Neos, so you can contact fusion. 2 Prisma works. It's basically continuous Foolish Burial every turn. So it sets up your graveyard with Neo-Spacians and Shadow searches out your Prisma, your Neo-Alias. Two Pathfinders grabs your Neo-Spaces. Then you've got Awkward Dolphin, Flare Scarab, Air Hummingbird, Dark Panther, Grand Mole. 3 Convert Contact helps set up your grave and gives you some draw power. 2 Ecals, Foolish Burial does Prisma's job, but 3 Miracle Contact. It's probably the best. It's probably the key card in this deck. What it does is it can shuffle from your hand from your hand, field, or graveyard. And take the materials of from a Neos fusion. From a Neos fusion, and shuffle it into the deck, and summon it. And then you've got 2 Miracle Fusion, which allows you to get that last little bit of damage in for an OTK. You've got Monster Reborn, 2 Neo Spaces to keep your Neos fusions on the field. 2 Oversouls to get your Neos back from the grave or Neo-Alias back from the grave. And then contact fuse with it. Rhoda and 3 Degrees. Alright, and for extra deck we've got a 0 with Dolphin, Awkward Neos, Dark Neos, Scared Owl, Flare Neos, Air Neos, Grand Neos, Magma Neos, Storm Neos, The Shining, Abyss Dweller, Excalibur, Maestroke, Big Eye, and Pablo. Now, some of the combos you can do with this deck are, your boss monster in this deck is Magma Neos. Brings a lot of damage to the field. If you have Neo-Space and him on the field, then those 2 cards alone will bring you up to 3900 attack, I think. Maybe 43. Yeah, it's 43 attack. And it includes your opponent's cards. So every card on the field it gets 400 attack for. And at the end phase you can shuffle into the deck and return all cards to the hand from the field. And then another Neo-Spacian card like that is Storm Neos. If your opponent has a really nasty field that you need to get rid of, then you can go into Storm Neos and then shuffle all the cards on the field back into the deck. So you can just summon him, and then at the end phase, you have him return to the deck and then wipe their field. I think Grand Neos can get rid of like Rykos or Zen mains, whatever they're having to sit on, so they can without having to attack, because his effect is to bounce a monster. Excalibur's help put that damage out. Have the damage output. Beast Dwellers to counter graveyard effects. Big Eye actually is possible with this deck, but I haven't been able to get to it. But it is like you can go into 2 Neos or a Neo-Spacian and Neos and overlay into Big Eye or Draco Sack. My strokes there just for some defense. Alright, thank you guys for watching.